Yeah. I'm beating that underground hum. Yeah. I came up where the train doors hiss, with asphalt on my cuffs, I remember this. Mama counted bills by the stove light dim. I learned early how to move when the room got slim. Old brick stairwell, chip paint peeled back. I heard dreams get buried in the duffel in the sack. My man got 2 jobs, still the rent ran thin. So we prayed with our teeth and we bled through the grin. I kept a notebook under a busted mattress scene, filled with names of the hungry and the dead end scheme. Every night had a code, every block had a test, and the loudest one talking was the first to get pressed. I was born with the glare in the borrowed coat, too much weight on my chest, still I kept that note. Now I walk through the storm with a face like stone, cause the city taught love and the city taught cold. I still hear that underground hum. When the dark gets loud, I don't run. I still hear that underground hum. Keep my head up high, keep my guard up tough. Yeah, back room cypher, 10 cats, 1 mic. Steam on the window wall, black, no light. 1 kid with a scar and the tongue too sharp. 1 kid with a broken laugh and a reckless heart. We was trading real pain for a clean 16, trying to turn broke nights into a better scene. But the walls had ears and the floor had cracks, and the truth got heavy when it came straight back. I seen pride in the staring, fear in the shrug, seen the handshake hide, a knife in the glove, seen the good ones fold when the bill came due, seen the loud ones vanish when the cold wind blew. So I wrote for the ones with the weight on their back, for the mothers in line and the brothers off track, for the kid on the stoop with a dream in his fist, and the ones who survive by the code they still twist. I still hear that underground hum. When the dark is loud, I don't run. I still hear that underground hum. From the tunnel to the block, I stay sung. Rain on the awning, sirens in the curve. A man in the hood said, watch how you learn. He had tired eyes but a king size calm, and a handful of truth like a weather palm. He told me trust ain't cheap and time don't wait. You can chase that shine and you can build your plate. Then he tapped my chest like he knew my route. Said boy, take the long road, don't sell your mouth. So I kept my steps steady through the cracked up lane. Let the pressure make steel out of the ache and pain. Every bruise on my past turned into a line. Every loss turned bright when I held my spine. Now I rap like a snapshot of the life we knew, for the last seat kings and the lone ones too. If the night wants smoke, I bring my voice, and I turn that grief into a harder choice. Look, they want a clean story, but mine got scars. Cold bench energy, moon through bars. I kept the fire in the thrift store sleeve, and I learned how to breathe when the whole block grieves. I still hear that underground hum. When the dark gets loud, I don't run. I still hear that underground hum. Every scar, every step I come from. Final lap, I'm a ghost in the lane with a low burn grin in the pocket from the pain. I don't need applause from a room from the doubt. I build my own lane when the lights went out. Hear that underground hum. Yeah. Listen. Came up under cracked glass and cold stairs. No handouts. No soft steps. I learned the block by the sound of the gate. Metal teeth, slow swing, then the whole place awake. Mop water beading in the hall by the stairs. Old men on the bench with the weighted bag years. I kept my chin up, shirt damp with the heat. Counted every bruise like a coin in my sleeve. Mama said, boy, keep your name out the mud. So I walked through the mess with my jaw set tough. First ones frontin' had the loudest mouth. To the room went still when I stepped in the south. No crown on my head, just a scar in the cold. A hard little spark when the pressure explodes. I seen friends fold, seen deals turn thin, seen a grin hide a knife in the lie in the grin. So I write for the ones with the glare in their eye, who got blood in the past but still chose to rise. Say my name, I I don't flinch, I stand tall in the ditch. Say my name, I don't bend, I burn through the edge again. Hands up, I'm still here. Every step's pure will here. Say my name, I don't break, I leave a mark, make no mistake. Corner store glass with the fruit gone soft. Receipt paper curling where the cooler's lost. One bulb flickers, then the whole shop glows. Man behind the counter with a tired old nose. He nods when I enter, knows what I need. One black coffee in the pack for the road and me outside. Buses hissing, the puddles flash. A kid on a bike with a bent back rack. He rides like the world can't catch his speed. Like fear's just another thing he don't need. I watch that look, same one I had. Same wild calm with the hunger attached. It ain't no rage, it's a map in the valleys. Knowing the pain and still staying proud. So I keep my steps on the line too sharp, and I move like a fist through the dark. Say my name, I don't flinch, I stand tall in the ditch. Say my name, I don't bend, I burn through the edge again. Hands up, I'm still here. Heavy steps, pure will here. Say my name, I don't break, I leave a mark, make no mistake. Late shift train with the seats all torn. Sleeve tattoo, sleep by a window gone worn. Phone screen cracked, but the message is low. Half the city drowning in the crooked coat. I seen a girl wipe tears with the sleeve, then laugh real loud like she had to leave at the next stop. She said I'm done with the lie, kept the chin in the air, had fire in the eyes. That's the kind of steel that I respect. Not the talk, not the flex, just the raw reflex. When the whole thing shakes and the roof starts to sway, you either hold your ground or you drift away. I've been both broken, brutally blessed, with a pulse in my chest and a knot in my rest. Now I rap like I'm dragging the storm through glass. Every line got a scar from the life I passed. Say my name, I don't flinch, I stand tall in the ditch. Say my name, I don't bend, I burn through the edge again. Hands up, I'm still here. Heavy steps, pure will here. Say my name, I don't break, I leave a mark, make no mistake. Back room mirror with the light half dead. Tie my lace tight, clear my head. No speech, no prayer, just a lock on the jaw and a stare that says I remember it. God, the landlord knocked, the fridge went dry. The nights we split, one plate, one slice. The bill stack high, like the thread on the floor, but we laughed so hard. The walls got sore, that's where my spine got built, right there. In the heat, in the lack, in the snapped out chair. You can keep the applause, keep the velvet talk. I want the rough truth, the broken walk. I want the sweat, the grind, the ugly start. That's the part that that's the part that yeah. I came up where the stairwell stunk of rain and smoke. Mail slot jam with bills, same old broken broke. Mama counting coins by the stove with a split lip smile. I learned early, keep it cool, keep it coated, keep it vibe. Corner store glass got the same old spider crack. I seen a friend trade a dream for a zip and never look back. Bus hits, chain fence, stray dog with one good ear. Every block got a mouth, every wall got fear. I wrote my name in the dark on the side of the page. Then the page turned to cage, then the cage turned rage. Pigeon wings on the ledge while the sirens spread the block. I've been quiet too long, now my shadows got a knock. You can hear it when I step, all that pressure in the float. Like a cellar full of thunder with a lock on the door. I don't act for the room, I was raised in the scrape where the smile got a seam and the truth got a weight.
Black smoke, no sleep, I'm built from the deep. Black smoke, no sleep, still climbing that steep.
Hold that line, hold that line, hold that line, hold that line.
I don't fold, I don't fold.
Backroom red ball, cheap cars on the dinner tray. One eye on the hand, one eye on the hallway. Old heads talk slow like they chewing on iron. New kids too loud and the whole place silent. I seen pride get rented, seen respect get spent. Seen a whole month vanish from a bad intent. Had a cousin hit the road with the duffel in the green. Came back with a hollow look and a shaking his skin. That's the type of lesson that don't need a chalk line. Just a front seat view when the moon got mean eyes. I move with a purpose, head low, palms clean. But the pressure kept crawling through the seams of the jeans. Now my phone light dead, but my focus is lit. Every scar on my wrist got a story to it. If I talk, it's a code. If I move, it's a fact. I don't borrow no shine, I make weight from the black.
Feel the whole block lean when I drag through the night. Every step got teeth, every breath got bite. They want me clipped still, I'm already still. When the fear comes close, I just make it real. Black smoke, no sleep, I'm built from the deep. Black smoke, no sleep, still climbing that steep.
Hold that line, hold that line, hold that line, hold that line.
I don't fold.
Yeah. Third shift market, flicker on the freezer door. Guy at the counter with the stare of a shuttered wall. Kids on the curb with the capped up cans. Laugh too hard like they tryna outrun they plans. I seen the badge and the guilt in the ball routine. Seen the same two lies in the fresh new screen. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the wound. Driving through a night they could swallow a tune. But I got this drum in my chest like a cellar door. And I know what it means when the floor wants more. So I spit from the scene where the old scars knit. With the raw little fire that the cold can't sit, can't sit, can't sit. No costume, no glitter, no borrowed suit. Got my name in the dark. Step off the curb, it's wet on my cuffs. Steam from the gutter, I breathe it like dust. Train in the tunnel, it shivers the block. I seen good men vanish when the night got hot. Back of the deli, got a window that sticks. Owner still counts while the whole place flicks. Phone buzz low, but I let it die out. Seen too many smiles turn a lie in the mouth. I move with a case full of cracked up dreams and a head full of codes that don't fit routines. Mama said, baby, keep your name in your chest. So I walk like a threat and I slept with less. Stairwell talk where the echoes lean. One wrong step and they erase your scene. I wrote my fear in the steam on glass, then wiped it clean when the patrol car passed. Keep my name in the dark. Keep my name in the dark. Came up through the smoke with a wound and a spark. Keep my name in the dark. Keep my name in the dark. If you know what I lost, then you know what I got. Yeah. On the platform edge with a torn up hood. Old man preaching to the kids from the woods. Said every gold tooth got a story behind it. Every locked door got a key if you find it. I had 12 on the clock and a knot in my spine. 2 steps ahead of a bad design. Crew in the cup with the cold handshake. Eyes on the corners where the weak ones break. Sirens smear when they pass the lane. Makes the whole block flinch like a hooked up chain. I don't trust luck, I trust long nights. And the math and the scars that I earned in fights. I seen brothers fall for a little bit of shine, then wake up broke with a hole in their pride. Keep my name in the dark. Keep my name in the dark. I came up through the smoke with a wound and a spark. Keep my name in the dark. Keep my name in the dark. If you know what I lost, then you know what I got. Yeah. Late shift, hunger had me weighing my choices. Restaurant back door, all the carts had voices. Grease on the floor and the mop bucket swing. Ain't glamour in the grind, but the grind made a king. I watched a young cat, flashes renting the stack. Next week he was gone and the hood got quiet back. That's how it goes when the ego get loud. Everybody wanna rise till they under a cloud. I kept my head low, let the record spin like the scratch cut in, like a knife through sin. Concrete staircases in the breath held tight. I was learning how to live in the teeth of the night. In the dark, keep my name in the dark. I came up through the smoke with a wound and a spark. Keep my name in the dark. Keep my name in the dark. If you know what I lost, then you know what I got. Rain on the arm and the roof start drumming. My heart got loud, but I kept on coming. Faces in the glass like a courtroom row. Every past mistake said don't let go. Then the light in the tunnel turned pale and thin, and I heard my own voice from the places I've been. I ain't made of gold, I was cut from grit. Still standing here, I don't fold from it. Now I move with the calm that the wolves can't read. Same empty pocket, but a stronger need. I seen the skyline break in a million shards. Still found my way with the bruises and scars. My neck,
Yeah. Listen. Listen. Oh. Listen. Yeah.
Listen, I came up on broken steps, counted every crack. Cold mail on the floor, same bill in the sack. Mama kept the lamp on, I kept my eyes sharp. Learned quick in the dark how to move with the scars. Old heads at the stoop said, son, don't fall. I watched men trade dreams for a handful of gold. So I wrote with a fist, every line hit bone. Made a home out the noise, made a throne out the loan. Hold that line, hold that line. I don't bend for them. Hold that line, hold that line. I still got my name. Yeah, backseat to a Roma, front seat to the pain. Every friend got a price when the weather changed. I seen smiles turn iron, seen love turn thin. Seen a man sell his pride just to fit back in. I kept my circle tight like a blade in cloth. If they came with fake peace, I was already off. No gold on my wrist, but my words stayed clean. Every scar in my chest got a story in between. Let the floor shake, let the truth rise. If they want my soul, they can look me in the eyes. Hold that line, I don't bend for them. Hold that line, hold that line. I still got my name. Night shift faces, paper cups, red hands. Ledger full of losses, still I drew my plans. Corner store gospel in the busted screen glow. Kids with big dreams and nowhere to go. I told mine, run hard, don't chase the mask. If the world wants your peace, make them earn it back. Every door had a chain, every chain had rust. But I walk like a stone with the weight of trust. They want a clean story, mine came with smoke. Mine came with a brother who could barely stay woke. Mine came with a mother who cried behind glass. Mine came with a past that still outpaced fast. I don't do the pose, I don't do the fake. If I say I'm alive, then I mean I awake. From the hole in the floor to the top of the frame, I made every bad omen learn my name. Let the floor shake, let the truth rise. If they want my soul, they can look me in the eye. Hold that line, hold that line. I don't bend for them. Hold that line, hold that line. Yeah. I still got my name. I seen hope in the palm with the fingers cracked. I seen fear in the grin when the lights went black. But I kept on moving, no looking back. Built my own fire from the cold and lag. Now the room goes hush when I step in place. Had the grit in my lungs and the steel in my face. Not here for the crown, just the proof I bled that the man can stay true when the wolves want bread. From the last block echo to the final gate, I was born in the grind, I don't negotiate. If the sky falls down, I'll be standing tall. One hand to the dawn, one foot on the wall. Wall, 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 wall. Hold that line, hold that line. I don't bend for them. I came up with the floorboards talk. Where the rent dog creaks and the legends stay hungry. I keep my face still. I learned to block by the shoes on the wide, by the busted screen door and the smoke from the tide, by the auntie in the window counting coins in the jar, by the kid on the stoop with the scar on his arm. I was late to the table, they was early with lies. Had a meal made of pressure in a mouth full of flies. So I ate what I could, kept my head in the fog, kept my name on my chest like a dog with a job. Now they ask how I move, I say slow through the mud. I got pain in my palms and the taste for the blood. Not the kind that you brag on, the kind that you bear. When you carry your whole house and it leaves you somewhere. I seen men turn to rumors, I seen friends turn to smoke. Seen a back room church with a crack in the coat. Seen a mama in the rain with her hands to the sky. Seen a little boy laugh when the sirens roll by. I don't talk like I'm lucky, I talk like I earned. Every lesson got teeth and every loss got a burn. So I step with my chin up, but my sleep never rests. Got a wolf in my ribs and a storm in my chest. Black bag, I keep it low. Black bag, I don't fold. If you know that's there, then you know the code. I came from the dark with my hands on gold. Black bag, I keep it low. Black bag, I don't fold. Say my name once, let the whole room know. I came from the dark with my hands on gold. I seen the whole crew switch when the numbers got thin. When the plates stayed light and the favors wore thin. When the big talk died and the small talk grew teeth. When the same old smile had a blade underneath. I was built from the nights when the power cut off. When the fridge made a hum and the cold cut raw. When my mother said, boy, keep your eyes on the floor, cause the world out the window got a score to destroy. So I kept me a notebook, kept me a clean line. Kept 100 dark thoughts in the back of my mind. Every page had a witness, every word had a weight. Every line had a ghost from a blocked off gate. I don't need me a crown if it comes with a chain. I don't need me a stage if it feeds on my pain. I need truth in the room and the path I can trust. Need a hand that don't shake when the pressure is up. Now the whole scene total when I walk through the door, cause I carry old winners in my jaw and my roar. If you looking for pity, that's a dead end lane. I was taught how to eat from the ash in the rain. Black bag, I keep it low. Black bag, I don't fold. If you know that's there, then you know the code. I came from the dark with my hands on gold. Black bag, I keep it low. Black bag, I don't fold. Say my name once, let the whole room know. I came from the dark with my hands on gold. No. Now the mirrors got strangers with the same old grin, trying to talk like they knew me, trying to creep back in. But I read through the play like a page with a tear. When the words get too sweet, I get colder than that. I ain't built for the pose, I ain't built for the flex. I was raised on the strain and the sound of regret. I can smell a fake dream from a block away. I can hear a soft lie in the words they say. So I move like yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I came up on hard floors and thin walls. Mom's counting bills while the ceiling paint falls. Old fridge cough, I learned to move quiet. One wrong look, turn the whole block riot. Back pocket dreams with a torn edge. Lunch money gone by the time I left the ledge. I watch good kids get swallowed by pride, so I write like a blade with nowhere to hide. Cold rain on my knuckles, red on the cuff. Pride in my chest, but the world played rough. I never asked twice, I just took my seat. With the stairs so dark it could bend the heat. If I say I'm built, I mean built from wreckage. room, window full of sirens in the half-lit moon. I seen fake friends switch for a little green. Smile in my face, then they talk obscene. So I keep my circle small, my aim precise. No borrowed pride, no sugar on the knife. Each step got weight, each word got teeth. I drag truth through the mud, let it bite beneath. Been through that hunger when the pay came late. When the gas tank blinked and the rent won't wait. Still I wrote more pain on the legal pad. Turn bad news into the best thing I had. Now they want that fire, they want that pulse. Want the whole damn storm when I lift my voice. I don't beg for a lane, I carve my own stone by stone. I make a throne from chrome.
Hold that flame up high.
I don't fold, I don't die.
Hold that flame up high.
I rose from the broken side.
Hold that flame up high.
Say my name, then watch me ride. My cousin got locked with a year in the grin. Said don't let this place make you smaller within. So I kept the promise like a brick in my palm. Move with the calm of a storm before harm. Pops had the cough in the back full of load. Still he stood straight on that crack little road. Told me son, make a roof from your pain. So I turned every loss into something with weight. Now the pin hit the page like a gate slammed shut. Every line got grit in the hard-earned cut. I don't sell my sleep for a cheap applause. I let the crowd feel the pulse of the flaws. This is for the ones with the chip front too. The ones still standing with the crooked root truth. We don't break for the shine, we break through the wall. And when the pressure hits, we answer it all. If they want the fall, I bring the climb. If they want the lock, I bring the time. If they want the hush, I bring the roar. I've been that hunger from the floor to the core. Hands up now, let the whole room know I'm the last one left when the weak ones go. No easy road, no polish lie, just a harder pulse and a stare too bright.
Hold that flame up high.
I don't fold, I don't die.
Hold that flame up high.
I rose from the broken side.
Hold that flame up high.
Say my name, then watch me ride. Hold that flame up high. I came through. Now I take what's mine. And I came up cold. And I came up cold. I came up with a step stay cracked, with a hallway smell like smoking wet back. Old screen door chain locked loose, hinge rattle. Mama kept the bills in the cereal box battle. I learned quick, don't flash what you got. Keep your mouth shut tight when the stairwell knocks. Kids on the stoop with the hungry eye stare. Every fake smile, there was a blade somewhere. I moved through it, lean with my hood up low. One hand on the bag, one hand on the cold. Seen a man switch sides for a half a ride. Seen a friend take heat, then forget my name online. So I don't do talk, I do work and vanish. Leave a cold taste in the room like static damage. My day one scars never left my skin, and every bad night made the baseline grin. Back from the basement, I wear the bruises like proof. Back from the basement, still got a fire in me too. Say my name, I'm still here. Say my name, I don't fold. Back from the basement, and I came up cold. First job, cash went to renting food. Second job, cash went to keeping the roof. Third job taught me how to move through a crowd with a face like stone and a heartbeat loud. I seen white vans parked by the corner store. Seen young ones run when they heard that roar. Seen the cops write names like they on the block. Seen tears on the curb from a bad phone call. My cousin said, bro, don't trust that grin. Then he took that grin and let it walk right in. That's the kind of lesson that sticks in bone. That's the kind of winner that changes tone. So I talk in knots, I don't spill my guts. I've been cut by love and I've been cut by lust. Still I rise through the grind with a mean little spark, like a match in a jar when the room go dark.
basement. I wear the bruises like proof. Back from the basement, still got a fire in me too. Say my name, I'm still here. Say my name, I don't fold. Back from the basement, and I came up cool. Yeah. I don't glamorize pain, I just name what's real. Cold in his sink, crack plate, broke seal. Late night argument through a thin wall. One voice too tired, one voice too raw. We was all on edge, trying not to break up, trying not to fold for the little one's sake. I seen pride turn black in the bathroom mirror, seen shame make a giant look smaller and thinner. So I built me a spine out of rust and grit, put a lock on my heart, let the weak not fit. Every rumor got tossed in the fire pit. Every fake little king got forgot real quick. I don't need a crown, I need my breath. Need a clean slate line in the second left. Need a steady step when the pressure climb. Need a clear-eyed view of the bigger crime. Back from the basement, I wear the bruises like proof. Back from the basement, still got a fire in me too. Say my name, I'm still here. Say my name, I don't fold. Back from the basement, and I came up cold. When the room get loud, I get colder than ice. Not for the image, just the way I survive. Hands on the wheel with my teeth clenched tight. Every wrong turn got a cost and a bite. I seen big talk fold under small time stress. Seen a hard face crack under one bad test. So I move with the weight of a veteran mind, knowing every sweet lie got a venom inside. I keep one eye open, one ear to the flow. If the vibe turns sour, I'm already at the door. No gold chain shine, no sugarcoat game, just a rough cut truth and a hard-earned name. And I still get chills when the sirens pass, still feel that thump when the night move fast. But I stand in the storm with a steady stare. Yeah. I came in through the service door. Back room still breathing. Rain on my hood, I count cracks in the curb. Boots hit the stairwell, make the whole block stir. Old chain on my neck, cold metal, no shine. I learned how to read faces in a fraction of time. Coin out broken, but the room still spins. Smoke in the beam where the basement begins. I seen big talk fold in a single glance. See brave men freeze when the sirens prance. Mama kept bills in the cake tin drawer. I kept my first rhyme in the torn up floor. Night bus hits while the windows cried. I was young but my eyes was older inside. Half my day was a wait at the kiosk grill, other half was a nod, I could never sit still. Now I talk with a weight and my jawline set. Every line like a scar that I ain't named yet. And the tunnel winds call my name. Past the turnstiles, past the shame. I don't run from the grave, I turn it into flame. Cold heart, I still sing. Black rain on the steps of everything. Cold hall, hear me ring. I built my voice out the rust and the sting. Corner store glass with the emergency glow. Man at the register moving half as slow. Kids in the doorway trading cars for fries. One got a busted lip and a small mouth pride. I knew that posture, I wore it before. Hands in my pockets like a lock on the door. Cousin got booked on a bent up charge. Now his name sits heavy on the family yard. Not every lesson came with a clean explanation. Some came loud in the stairwell congregation. Some came soft from a woman on the phone saying keep your head up, don't walk alone. I took that beat and I kept it close, like a folded prayer in the coat I wore. If the room got cold, I brought my own heat. If the ground got rough, I stayed on beat. No silver spoon, just a chip black cup. Still every hard year tried to build me up. And the tunnel winds call my name. Past the turnstiles, past the shame. I don't run from the grave, I turn it into flame. Cold heart, I still sing. Black rain on the steps of everything. Cold heart, hear me ring. I built my voice out the rust and the sting. At the rail yard fence, my friend traced the plan. Said he wanted out, but he stayed too long in hand. Some got rich off fear, some got paid in grief. Some just kept it moving like a broken police. I was there when the laughter turned to teeth, when the truth sat down and refused to leave. I watched the whole block shift in one bad year. One door slam can make a whole world clear. So I write for the ones with the clockwork stare, for the moms with the load in the split back chair, for the young ones stuck in the same old loop, trying to jump that fence with a shoelace proof. I never preach, I just place the proof in the bar, in the breath, in the chip down booth. If they want my bones, they could read these lines. Every scar got a pulse when I speak these times. Hold on, listen close, when the ground goes thin, you learn what survives a face in the glass, the hand on the rail, the name you carry. When the whole place failed, cold hard, I still sing. Black rain on the steps of everything. Cold hard, hear me ring. I built my voice out the rust and the sting. Midnight took shape in the station tile, fluorescent hum on a tired profile mount. A kid in a red cap pacing.
Beat 'em, damn out your mouth. I came up where the steps stay cracked, where the hallway light flickers, then it goes black. Mama kept receipts in the coffee tea and red do fast, but the price stay in. I seen men fall for a quick escape, seen the same smile, how the worst mistake. My first rule was move with care. Second rule, never let them see you scared. I learned that look from a busted mirror. Jaw said hard, getting clearer and clearer. Every scar wrote a line on my skin. Every loss put a lock on the win. I don't talk big, I move exact. I just came to collect what they held back. When the block get cold and the pressure rise, I still keep that flame in my eyes.
Hear that steel in my step. I don't beg, I don't repent. If they want smoke, let it billow slow. I've been built for the undertow.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep my name out your mouth.
I don't need your applause. I survive on the hard route. Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep my name out your mouth.
When the room gets thin, I still stand my ground. Yeah. My cousin got booked on a bad day. Tried to hold his head, but the time took shape. He said, write me broke from a tear-stained page. So I did every week like a debt unpaid. The city got teeth in the long memory. It's true, I hope like it ain't a felony. I seen young boys chase the quick shine, then wake up broke with a split mind. One hand on the wheel, one hand on grief, trying to feed the house on a ragged belief. Me, I kept my lungs full of truth, kept my boots on the edge of the roof. Not for the fall, just to test the wind, see how much pain the spine can lend. I don't glamorize what the night put on me, I just turn that weight into a heartbeat.
Hear that steel in my step. I don't beg, I don't repent. If they want smoke, let it billow slow. I've been built for the undertow.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep my name out your mouth.
I don't need your applause. I survive on the hard route. Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep my name out your mouth.
When the room gets thin, I still stand my ground. Backroom talks with the plastic chair legs. One guy fake rich, one guy barefaced. Everybody loud till the bill come due. Then the same brave talk turn shy and blue. I watched the deal go bad on a handoff night. Saw a clean white shirt get stained in the fight. A man swear loyalty with the shaky grin and switch sides when the cash come in. That's why I keep mine leaning tight. No extra miles, no borrowed light. If I said I got you, then I got you. If I don't ask me to. I built from scratch in the breakneck zone, where the bones get hard and the lessons show. Every count I made had a sweat mark
pressure. Low ceiling, long breath, no lecture. I'm the last one left with the nerve to stand. Palm to the sky, dirt on my hand. They try to write my ending in chalk dust. I turned that page and I walked up. No clean exit, no soft goodbye. Just a stare and a spark and a lifted eye.
Now, night shift, same block, new weather. Pavement wet, I move. More careful, a kid on the stoop with a cracked back grin. Asked how to win when the walls cave in. I said, keep your word when nobody's there. Keep your head straight, keep your shoes repaired. Don't let pain make a king out of fear. Don't let fake love steer you off here. He nodded once, then he held that glance like he heard his future in the busted amp. I seen that look. It means go now.
Means one good move can didn't match your mouth.
I learned the code from cold hallway, from cracked screens and locked drawers, from nights that smell like wet cement and bills stacked by the front door. My man said, move like you own none. So I walk with my jaw set, one eye on the corner window, one hand on the last deck. They want to smile, want the small talk. With my name in the wrong room, I keep it tucked in my tongue now. Let the silence be the platoon. I seen the fake love, fake fast. When the rent hit and the lights dip, now red faces like road maps. Every night got a price listed.
Hear that bass when the block folds. Hear that calm right before pain. I've been counting all my hard wins with my teeth clenched in the rain. If they call, I don't answer. If they knock, I don't blink. I'm a dark thought with a heartbeat and a sharp edge in the same.
Backdoor hush,
Let it slide, backdoor hush, stay inside. No one loud, no one brave, only echoes in the grave. Backdoor hush, keep it tight, backdoor hush, out of sight. If you move like smoke. If you break, don't leave a note. I got scars where the sun don't reach. All my knuckles in my memory. Old friends turn to cold receipts. Now they speak like they ain't seen me. I was laid on a promise once, paid it back with that heavier load. Had to choose between pride and rent. Had to sleep with my boots on the floor. In the kitchen light I seen truth, and a spoon and a stolen grin, and the mother with tired eyes, still praying for a son again. I don't preach, I just press on through the cracks in the concrete maze. Every loss left a lesson mark. Every step drew a deeper trace. Hear that bass when the block folds. Hear that calm right before pain. I've been counting all my hard wins with my teeth clenched in the rain. If they call, I don't answer. If they knock, I don't blink. I'm a dark thought with a heartbeat and a sharp edge in the same. Backdoor hush, let it slide. Backdoor hush, stay inside. No one loud, no one brave, only echoes in the grave. Backdoor hush, keep it tight. Backdoor hush, out of sight. If you move like smoke. If you break, don't leave a note. Now the table got too many seats, but I still watch where I stand. Too many leeches love a victory, then forget the blood on your hands. I seen kings turn to cautions, seen a grin hide a scheme. So I keep my circle narrow, like a blade through a seam. Night ride, no small talk, just a dash in the dark glass. Street signs blurring my rear view, while the past tries to outlast. I don't want what they promised me. If the cost is my name bent, I want peace with a locked gate and a roof that don't shake when it rains. If I speak, it's a scar report. If I laugh, it's a short spark. I'm too deep in the weather to pretend I don't know, dog. But I still keep one clean line in the wreck of my wire mind. For the kid I was back then, who kept running just to stay alive. Backdoor hush, let it slide. Backdoor hush, stay inside. No one loud, no one brave, only echoes in the grave. Backdoor hush, keep it tight. Backdoor hush, out of sight. If you move like smoke. If you break, don't leave a note. Backdoor hush, let it go. Backdoor hush, head low, I came up. Yeah.
I came up with a floorboard speak, with a hallway smell like rain and bleach. Moms kept cash in the flower tin. I learned quick what the quiet means. First job paid in a folded stare. Boss man live with the go-to grin. I was gone when the light hit red. Had my name in the dust on the wind. Now I move with a scarred up chest. In a jar full of words I kept. Every look got a measured weight. Every deck got a memory kept. I don't trust who comes too smooth. Too much shine on a crooked tooth. Seen a lot turn snake for a plate. So I eat alone and I keep my proof. Backseat full of old receipts. And a phone that don't ring for peace. If the knife want a piece of me, tell it come with a better speech. Hear that hum in the drain below. That's the pulse where the lost ones go. When I breathe like smoke. When I speak, I leave no ghost. One wrong step and the frame might crack. One hard truth and the walls look black. I've been building from broken slabs. Now the whole block knows my track. Count the scars, I still advance. Cold eyes, but I got plans. Talk that talk, watch me stand. I don't fall for no one's hands. Count the scars, I still advance. Cold eyes, but I got plans. If the roof falls, I'll still land with the flame in my left hand. I watched a friend get lured by gold, by a grin and a borrowed chain. Came back changed, but the laugh was thin, like he swallowed a cup of pain. We were split by a fast lie, by a girl with a perfect stare. Now we only posting fragments, and this little boy cuts my hair. That's the cost when you chase the gloss. It'll strip your name, then charge you twice. It'll teach your heart how to flinch and your hands how to hold a knife. I moved through a room full of fake love, where the hugs came with hidden hooks. Every favor had teeth in it, every promise had crooked books. So I wrote my route in the dark, with a thumb on a pulse of fear. If I stepped in the path, it's back. If I spit, then the truth gets clear. I got my mother on a plastic chair. I got my sister with a school book stare. I got my brother with a cold hard grin saying keep your head, don't move scared. I've been learning how to make a way from the crumbs in the busted glass. Turn a bad day into work, turn a long shot into cash. The room gets small when I speak my name, like a match in the pocket, the paper flames. Every lie got a weak ass frame, every weak ass frame gonna snap in shame. I don't pray for a softer road, I just lift what the low can hold. Then I step where the hollow show, and I let that story ride. Count the scars, I still advance. Cold eyes, but I got plans. Talk that talk, watch me stand. I don't fall for no one's hand. Count the scars, I still advance. Cold eyes, but I got plans. Cold air on my tongue, I came up hungry. Wet footprints trailing past the shuttered stores. One hand on a dream, one hand on a wound. I learned how to breathe when the world closed doors. Yeah, mom used to count rent on the table by the lamp. Dad worked nights with his back bed bad. I wore hand-me-down fits in the face full of plans. Kept my pride in my chest like a folded up flag. First time I saw the block eat a young kid whole, he was still saying bro while the sirens rolled. So I wrote in the dark with the stub in the stair, trying to turn all that fear into something there. Now I walk with the stare like I know what's old. Heel tap slow on the broken road. Every fake smile here got a hidden blade. Every lesson I learned had to come the hard way. I don't talk sweet, I just tell what I seen. Ash on the cuffs and the hole in the seams. If I say I want peace, I mean peace for real. Not the kind you buy, the kind that heals. Keep my name off the dirt. I came up through the hurt. Still I hold what I earned. Still I carry the burn. When the night gets loud, I don't fold, I don't bow. Hit that low, that throne. This my heart. Still drum. The stoop got stories in the cracks of the paint. A kid with the black eye, a mother who prays. A dice game folding under a busted street lamp. Men chasing 10 more like it might change fate. I seen friends get slick, then I seen them slip. One phone call can break what the lifetime built. One bad choice can turn the whole block thin. Turn laughter to a look when the cops drove in. I kept my circle tight, no extra noise. Just the real ones, not in just the grit, no toys. We was passing dreams like a smoke ring fade. Swore we'd make it out with our names unshamed. I got scars like receipts from a life on edge. Every line I spit got a pulse and a thread. When I step to the mic, I bring that room. Old paint, fresh eyes, and a sharp on my name off the dirt. I came up through the hurt. Still I hold what I earned. Still I carry the burn. When the night gets loud, I don't fold, I don't bow. Hit that low, that drum. That's my heart. Still drum. Seen a man go numb with the gold front smile, but the sleep got thin and his luck ran wild. He was chasing applause in the cracked back seat. To the hard days taught him what it cost to eat. Meanwhile, shorty on the corner with the braided hair reads every face like 1,000 prayers. Said I don't need a prince, I need a way. I told her keep that fire to light your day. We all got ghosts, we all got chains. We all got a storm that knows our name. But the way I was raised, you don't quit on yours. You stand in the blast and you walk through storms. I put my hurt in the verse like a loaded claim, so the weak can't steal what the strong ones made. And if they want smoke, let them breathe this truth. A broken star can still build proof. Keep my name off the dirt. I came up through the hurt. Still I hold what I earned. Still I carry the burn. When the night gets loud, ow, I don't fold, I don't bow. Hit that low, that drum. That's my heart. Still drums. For a minute.
Yeah. I came from the cold side. Face like stone, mind like a blade. Listen, lock the gate, let it bang. I don't fold, I don't change. Bad luck, know my name. I move like smoke through pain. Lock the gate, let it bang. Whole block, feel that strain. Hands up, then back again. I don't fold, I don't change. Got dust on my boots from the stairwell flow. Mama prayed hard when the ring got sore. I learned quick, keep my eyes on the door. Never trust a smile when the hunger wants more. Backseat nice with the window crack. Radio low when the city talk back. Old chain gold in the scratched up map. Every wrong turn brought me right back. I seen boys turn stink for a quicker shine. Seen pie get sold for a weaker line. I kept my words like a loaded line. If I said I'm coming, then I show in time. No handout, I was raised on a hard cue. Gold plate dinners in the Porsche light view. I don't need luck, I need truth and the reason to run when the wolves come through. Hear that rumble under the floor. That's the life I've been waiting for. One more breath, then I kick that door. One more step and I want that war. Lock the gate, let it bang. I don't fold, I don't change. Bad luck, know my name. I move like smoke through pain. Lock the gate, let it bang. Whole block, feel that strain. Hands up, then back again. I don't fold, I don't change. corner store glass with the flickering hum. Man at the register counting up crumbs. Keys on the curb with their shoes half undone. Dreams in their pockets and the bruise on the tongue. I watch the same hard faces get old. Same tie stories get told, get sold. One got rich and the other got cold. Same fresh suit with a heart made of mold. I was the one in the back of the crowd. Never too loud, but I never back down. If the truth cut deep, let it cut right now. I wore that scar like a crown somehow. Couple fake friends tried to borrow my flame, then it disappeared when the weather turned strange. I don't chase ghosts, I don't play no games. If you want my seat, then you earn my name.
Yeah, they rumble under the floor. That's the life I've been waiting for. One more breath, then I kick that door. One more step, and I want that war. Lock the gate, let it bang. I don't fold, I don't change. Bad luck, know my name. I move like smoke through pain. Lock the gate, let it bang. Whole block feel that strain. Hands up, then back again. I don't fold, I don't change.
Yeah, late shift hours and the temp keeps low. Ice in the veins when the bad winds blow. Heard a siren sing with a broken tone. Sound like the block ain't never alone. I had a cousin with a look too sharp. Always moving fast, always talking dark. Now his name in ink on a plastic card. And the whole front room got quiet and hard. That kinda hurt, leave a print on the chest. Make a grown man sit with a fist on the desk. I don't preach, I just live this test. Keep my head up when the rest fall west. If the road gets rough, then I lace it tight. If the night gets long, I don't beg the night. I keep one eye on the cash and the light, and the other on the line. I refuse to cross right.
I seen fear wear gold like a charm. Seen love get buried in the fold of an arm. Seen kids grow up with a chip in the guard. Seen faith stay alive in the cracked up yard.
So I speak like the storm when I step in the room. One voice, one drum, and the deck come do if they want my fall. They gon' wait all year. I was built in the crack where the hard days steer.
Got a chip front tooth in the room full of smoke. Not the kind you breathe, the kind hope can't choke. Writing these lines with
Gold floor, same shoes, new scars. I came up learning how to move where the wolves are. No gloss on my face, just the mark of the fight. If I speak, it's a blade in the dark of the night. I seen rent due with a fridge full of air. Mama cut coupons like prayer in her hands. Landlord knock sound like a gun on the door. We ate light, still I wanted more. Walk past the stoop with the broken screen. Kids on the corner got lean in their jeans, old heads talk. With a funeral calm, young blood run. With a storm in the palm, I learned quick trust is a weak spot. Smile too hard in the clock that you need what? I kept my head low, kept my name clean, but the mud still stains every scene. So I built me a shell from the city blocks, from the busted stairwells and the empty lots. If you ask what made me, it's a hard long train of 100 little losses that taught me pain. That the room gets small when I step in it. Eyes on my back, I can feel every sentence. Heart stay hard, but the pulse stay loud. I don't bow down, I don't duck from the crowd. I came out there, I came out there, I came out there. Hands full of cuts, still I don't crash. I came out there, I came out there. Say my name right, I don't ask twice. Had a brother switched up for a bar chain. Had a friend disappear in the winter rain. Seen fake love fold like a cheap card table. Seen real one star just to stay stable. The block got rules and the language of looks. One wrong move and they write you in books. Not school books, know the kind with no names. The kind where your mother can't undo the shame. I've been in basements with the ceiling low, where the speakers shake and the bad news grow. Where every green highs is sharp and planned, and the best defense is a steady hand. I don't chase crowns, I just chase daylight. I don't need much, just a clear head right. But the nights got teeth and they know my taste, so I keep one eye open, one foot in the pace. Now the room gets small when I step in it. Eyes on my back, I can feel every sentence. Heart stay hard, but the cuts. Still I don't crash. Came out there, I came out there. Say my name right, I don't ask twice. Seen the train pull up with no hope inside. Seen a young man grin with a loaded lie. Seen the corner store light on a frozen face. Seen a mother pray through a paper plate. I'm from the parts where the sirens fade and the pride gets chipped by the bills we pay. Where a raised voice can start a war and a closed fist says more and more. So I learn my own peace in a violent place. Keep my breath slow, keep my eyes in space. No hero talk, I'm a working scar. Just a soul that survived what was meant to jar. And the ones that laugh when I had less than none can hear that pain in the things I've done. Not proud, not king, just alive and real with a mouth full of truth and a heart can't seal. If I fall on my own 2 feet. If I lose, I still don't beg for peace. I've been bent, but I never broke. Still got fire in the way I spoke. Turn the lights down, let the bass keep talking. I've been through the pressure, I've been through the stalking, yeah. Now I move with a calm that can cut through glass. Every handshake measured, every moment passed. I don't need a crowd to confirm my name. I don't need a medal to prove my flame. I seen envy wear Sunday suits. Seen greed pray hard with a polished boot. Seen the loudest mouth with the softest spine. Seen a snake in the trench when the day got fine. So I keep my circle like a locked up room, no loose lips.